Breaking tonight, a major scandal is rocking the NBA and shaking the sports world. Two prominent basketball figures, the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, Chauncey Billups, and Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, have been arrested in connection with separate but related illegal gambling investigations. What began as quiet federal inquiries has now exploded into a full-scale criminal case involving suspicious betting patterns, mafia-linked operations, and an FBI-led probe into potential manipulation of NBA games. This is a developing story with national implications for sports integrity, the league's reputation, and the future of legalized sports betting. Tonight, we're breaking down everything we know: the arrests, the timelines, the FBI angle, the mafia connection, the betting alerts, and the ripple effects now spreading through the NBA. Stay with us, because this is no longer just a sports headline. This is a criminal investigation at the highest level of professional basketball. In Florida, Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier was taken into custody early Thursday morning at a hotel in Orlando, just hours after Miami's season-opening loss to the Magic, a game in which Rozier did not play. The arrest stunned fans, teammates, and coaches, especially since Rozier was listed as a healthy scratch by coach's decision, raising immediate questions about what the team knew and when. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the country, federal agents in Oregon arrested Chauncey Billups, head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers and former NBA Finals MVP. His arrest, according to investigators, stems from a separate but connected gambling case, with ties to an illegal poker and gambling network linked to the mafia. Both men are expected to appear in court, and both arrests were coordinated as part of a broader criminal sweep, and federal authorities are not being subtle. The FBI, alongside federal prosecutors from the Eastern District of New York, is preparing to hold a press conference, signaling that this case is bigger than two names, bigger than two teams, and possibly bigger than anyone predicted. The Rozier investigation reportedly began more than a year ago, when sportsbooks in multiple states flagged suspicious betting activity tied to his prop bets, specifically the under on points, rebounds, and assists for a March 23, 2023 game between the Hornets and the Pelicans. Suddenly, within just 46 minutes, 30 bets totaling nearly $14,000 flowed in from a single professional bettor. The bets were strangely specific, oddly timed, and heavily one-sided. Sportsbooks were alarmed. They froze the lines. They shut down betting on Rozier props. Something wasn't right. Then it got stranger. During the game, Rozier checked out after only 10 minutes, citing a foot injury, the same game where all the bets took the under. That moment, combined with the sudden betting surge, became the focal point for both the NBA and federal investigators. Initially, Rozier met with the league and the FBI and denied wrongdoing. The NBA said at the time they found no rule violations, but federal investigators continued digging. And now, with Thursday's arrest, it is clear they believe the story didn't end there. While Rozier's case centers on suspicious prop bets, the Billups situation involves something darker. According to early reports, Billups has been swept into a probe, tied to an illegal poker and gambling network with mafia affiliations. Authorities say his arrest is part of a much wider investigation into underground gambling operations that washed money, arranged poker events, and possibly funneled betting information to insiders and high rollers. While many details remain sealed, two facts are clear. This is a federal case. This is not a small, isolated ring. Billups, a respected coach and former star, is now caught in the middle of a scandal that could pull more names into public view. This crisis comes just months after another major scandal. Jontay Porter, the former Raptors center who was banned for life from the NBA for manipulating his own performance for gambling profits and later pled guilty to conspiracy charges. That case revealed the blueprint of a dangerous new era in sports: player, prop bets, manipulated performances, quiet betting networks, fast cash, and zero regard for the integrity of the game. Now, the Rozier and Billups arrests only deepen the league's nightmare, suggesting the Porter scandal may not have been an isolated scheme, but part of a larger pattern. The NBA has embraced legalized betting. Teams endorse it. Broadcasts promote it. Apps flash logos and odds during timeouts. Money is everywhere. The league profits. The sportsbooks profit. Fans engage. But now comes the consequence. The more money in the system, the more criminals want in. Federal officials have warned that Player props are easy to exploit, fringe or aging players are more vulnerable. Criminal networks target weak links, and the line between competition and corruption can vanish overnight. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver recently admitted the league is already pushing sportsbooks to scale back prop bets on certain players. He said the league is learning as it goes and trying to build new systems. But Thursday's arrests show that the system is already leaking. The NBA is built on trust. Trust that fans are watching something real, not influenced, rigged, or manipulated. If that trust breaks, the league breaks with it. Here's what's now at risk. Player reputations, coaching credibility, sportsbook partnerships, fan trust, multi-billion-dollar broadcast relationships, the integrity of competition itself when fans believe outcomes might be influenced, when gamblers believe players can be bought. When sportsbooks panic, the game changes forever. Over the next 48 hours, we expect FBI press conference details 2, court appearances for Rozier and Billups 3, NBA emergency statements and possible suspensions 4. More names, potentially, becoming public and, based on the scale of the investigation, do not be surprised if additional players, team employees, or outside facilitators are implicated. Federal gambling cases rarely stop at 2 arrests. These are federal charges. That means wire fraud statutes may be in play. Racketeering or conspiracy charges could be involved. Cooperation deals could flip suspects into witnesses, and the FBI will follow the trail until it ends. No matter who is on the other side, this is no longer a sports controversy. This is a criminal enterprise investigation. We often talk about scandal like entertainment, but there's another side. Teammates blindsided, families humiliated, locker rooms shaken, careers now in jeopardy. Trust destroyed overnight, and for the league, for young fans, and for the future of sports betting, this moment could be remembered as a turning point, one that determines whether the NBA can control its own product, or whether outside forces will always find a way to infiltrate and exploit it. Tonight, the story is still unfolding, but one truth is already clear. The NBA has a gambling crisis, and now, the FBI is involved. We will continue tracking every development in this case as more information emerges. From courtrooms to press conferences to league offices, we will follow the story until the very end. Thank you for watching. If you want real updates, not rumors, and coverage that connects the dots, not just the headlines, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a report. This is American Bulletin, and we'll be here around the clock with breaking news, developing angles, and full analysis as this story continues to evolve. Stay informed, stay alert, and we'll see you in the next report. In the days ahead, this investigation will test the NBA, challenge its policies, and raise difficult questions about the future of sports and legalized betting. We will continue monitoring every update from federal authorities, league offices, and courtroom developments as they unfold. If you want clear reporting without the noise, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Your support helps us continue delivering the news that matters. Share your thoughts in the comments, stay alert, and stay informed. This is American Bulletin. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next report with the latest on this developing story.